What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be showing you guys something brand new that we just installed on the Lexus GX470 here. So first of all, we'll show you guys what we have on the door here. So this is the Rago Fabrication cargo cage. So this will actually replace the net that is on here. And the reason why we replaced it is because the net was drooping basically past the door. So anytime we closed it, it would get caught on the door. So we had to like pretty much put it all the way up here and kind of like wrap it around the handle to prevent it from, just drooping. So we wanted to get rid of it. And this is a much better solution, being that it is solid and it is modular, so that way we can mount things to this. And then in here, as you guys can kind of see here, we have the modular storage panels on both sides of the back window, along with the shelf that attaches between the two of them. So this shelf is really handy just because we can put stuff like sleeping bags and jackets and things that can compress a little bit, or other things that you want to just put up there, or even mount it to the actual panel or the shelf itself. So super cool what you could do up here. There's this empty space up here that really nobody uses. So this is basically like an attic for the GX. So put a bunch of stuff up here that'll get it out of the way, off the floor, of course, and then just keep everything organized. So here's a little closer view of the modular side panels that go over the back windows. So on this one here, as you can see here, it has this cutout to allow you to still use your back window to open it, and then of course close it whenever you need to. So on the 4Runner, the 5th gen 4Runner, we have the same exact setup, but on the 4Runner it doesn't have a back window that can open like that, so there's no cutout. So basically this is a full panel there. Now that you guys have seen the panels, the next question would be, what could you really mount to them? So a lot of people have stuff like recovery gear and camping stuff like that. So it's really nice to just get things off the floor, on the shelf, on the side panels, and then on the door, just off of the floor, so that way you can put stuff like Wolfpack bins and big things that you can't really mount. So this part here is something that we have in the works right now, and we're going to be calling it a Molle nut, or a modular panel nut. So this one is 3D printed, but the finished one will be plastic. And it'll be a hard plastic, kind of like the ram mount, so it's going to be super sturdy and it's not going to break. So this one is just a prototype 3D printed piece, like I said. So the finished version is going to have a nylock nut in it, so that way when you guys are on the trails and really going fast or anything like that, it's going to create a lot of vibrations on the trail. It won't want to spin the bolt out. So embedded in this Molle nut is going to be a nylock nut to prevent that. So of course we're going to use some stainless steel hardware and a washer with that. And so with this, the main purpose of this is going to be allowing you to mount to things like the panel here without having to try to reach to the back side of the panels. So we are going to show you guys a little demonstration with this Molle nut. So this is the driver's side modular storage panel here. We would use a bolt like this, go through it, and then we would have a nut on the back side of this. Okay, so I could possibly get the nut started here with my fingers like that. You can kind of see how awkward and hard that could be. And then of course, once you get the nut on, you do need to hold it in place. So of course you want to use the entire surface area of the panels to store as much as you can. So of course we're going to be using the middle. The sides might be a little bit easier to get on, of course, but once you get that nut on, you have to try to get this wrench back there to hold it in place. And you can kind of see there how hard that'll be. There's no way to do it from the back, of course not the front. So the bottom is honestly the only way you can do it. So with this nut, that's going to solve that issue. So basically you can just feed it in like this, grab like that, boom, the nut is in. So what we're going to do is we're going to demonstrate how to install something like a quick fist, which is probably the most popular mounting solution for these panels. So what we're going to do is we have an M6 bolt here with a washer for the bolt, and what we're going to do is we're going to install this onto the quick fist first. So we're going to do that now. Pretty easy. Grab your bolt, put it through the hole, and just get it started. So now it's in there. Next step would be to install your Molle nut. So just like so. Next step would be just to put your quick fist up to the Molle nut, just like so, and then you can just cinch it down. So I'm trying to not get in the way of you guys here, or the camera, so that way you guys can see what I'm doing here. And then what we have to do is just keep it square. And then where you want to stop is when the rubber on the quick fist starts to swell a little bit around the washer. So we're going to tighten it just a little bit more, just like so. As you guys can see there, super solid. So if you guys are holding a flashlight or anything, this is not going anywhere. And being that it is rubber, it's going to help a lot of that noise that you normally get when you attach stuff to these. So of course, for example, if you wanted to install a shovel back here or a flashlight, just put two of them, put one right there, put one right there, put your small shovel or small axe or your flashlight onto both quick fists, and then just close it down, and then they are fully secured in place and not going anywhere. So super handy. And of course, as you guys saw there, I didn't have any issue of trying to get this wrench back there. So a lot quicker, a lot easier, and being that it is basically just a giant washer, or a giant nut I should say, that this part won't be expensive, so that way it'll be affordable. Of course, nobody wants to buy just a little nut that's going to be super expensive just for the ease of installation. So these are going to be pretty affordable, and it's going to just make life way easier with these panels. And then as you guys know, these are the Rago ones. Rago Fabrication makes some of the best modular storage panels, and we have it on our GX, our 4Runner. We are going to be putting some in our Tacoma as well. So really nice. We love the build quality. The cuts are super clean. The powder coat finish is really nice. All right guys, that is going to be it for this video. We really just wanted to show you guys the modular storage panels that we like so much, and then of course the new Molle nuts that we will be creating for you guys pretty soon. So be on the lookout for those when we drop those. We're going to have a bunch of them made, so there's going to be plenty, and I think we're going to be giving 4 of them in each set. That way you guys can mount at least 2 sets of like shovels or axe or whatever onto your storage panels. So that'd be nice. But that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys are new to this channel, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.